Hello, we're doing a lovely little abstract. I'm using the Kuretake Art Nouveau range, so lovely muted palette. And I'm just going to pick my favourite colours from that. So I've picked this lovely yummy pink and this lovely orange. I'm just mark making, so doing some stripes across and then dabbing some of the leftover paint that I've got left on the brush onto the page to make these lovely marks. So I would just grab any paints that you like, pick your favourite colours and just go for it. Once you've got this layer down, it sort of takes the stress out of doing your art once you've got your paint down, and then you can follow the marks that you've put down on the page. So this kind of art is where you let simple shapes, colours, textures and your mark making do the talking. You're not trying to recreate a vase of flowers, a landmark or a face. You're just simply using the paints to produce nice shapes and textures and designs. So you're letting your own imagination run wild and you're grabbing the items that you already have and you're just layering on the top. So I've moved on, I've got these lovely pencils and I thought it'd be quite nice to do a little bit of pencil work over the top. So just scribbling these lines on and then scribbling on and emphasising the colours that I've already got down here. So it just deepens those colours where you want them and just adds a little bit more of a dimension. So I'm actually using the water blooms here as my guide, and I just want to accentuate them because I thought they looked really pretty. So just scribbling these little lines all the way around there, and it just emphasizes that look. Moving on to the negative space, and I just wanted to add some colour in there. Sometimes when you leave white, it either looks really good against the paint colour that you've got, or sometimes it can look a little bit harsh. So I just thought that the white didn't seem to go with this colour palette. I wasn't really feeling it, so I thought, right, okay, I'll just add some colours in that negative space. So I've found some more of those water blooms and I'm just adding that further dimension around those blooms just to accentuate them. And I really love using a pencil. I love the way pencils feel when you're scribbling on there. And I've got these pencils and they are Caran d'Ache pencils. They're really, really lovely. Really layer down a lovely bit of paint. Actually water soluble, so you can use water on the top and it will disperse that pencil. So I've grabbed some gold ink and I'm just making some shapes over the top, just adding some little dots here and there, and my ink is fizzling away. I don't know whether you can see that there, just lovely fizzly ink, and then going in this negative space. You can see the fizzle there, just lovely. I love watching that. So this is Winsor and Newton ink, and all the links to these items are down below. I am actually affiliated with Amazon, but you may find something similar somewhere else, or the same product somewhere cheaper. I do earn a small commission from the purchases that you make below, so just to let you know that. So I've grabbed some gel pen here and I'm just further mark making. So when you look in your picture, you just want to look at it and think, well, what would make that look a little bit better? And just have a look at your pen selection, your pencils, whatever you have, and just add more on top. Sometimes these paintings, they sort of evolve into something beautiful and you're really, really pleased. And sometimes, well, they don't turn out as you expected, but you've really enjoyed the process. And I think that's the most important thing with art, is enjoying your time, just relaxing and just doodle away, not worrying about the outside world, just in your own little world, in your mind, and just getting these little marks down on the page and being in the moment. I love that. I think art is very good for mental health and for assisting if you have worries. It just takes you away from that. So I've got a gold broad pen here, and I thought it'd be nice to outline some of the shapes that I've already made. So I'm just looking at the page and I can see these paint marks that I made with the tip of the brush, and I thought, well, I've already outlined them with purple. I might as well outline them with gold. I don't know, it just adds that little bit of layer just because I'm in that moment and I'm enjoying myself. So now I'm just doing the same here, coming down, finding some more marks. And I think I do get a little bit lost at the moment because I do go a little bit over the top sometimes, and I keep going until there's hardly any paper left on my picture when I'm in doodle mode. Okay, so I've got my white Posca pen, and I thought it'd be nice to put some little dots all over this purple area here. But it really shows up really nice against the darker. If you can see here, it looks better on the purple than it does on the orange where I did, just because you've got that darker base which shows up that lovely white pen. And then I wanted to outline some of the marks I'd already made. So I hope you like this, and I hope you get to try. As you can see, it's really, really easy to do. Just get that first layer down and see what shapes you can add. And once you get started, it seems to flow from there. So if you like this, maybe you'll consider liking, maybe you'll subscribe, or maybe you'll leave me a comment, which would be great. I would love to hear from you, hear what you're up to, whether you're going to do this, what your art journey's been like, any information at all, any questions you have, then I'll try and answer them. So I'm just adding a little bit of that gel pen on to the Posca pen, which seems to work quite well. Gives a nice little starry kind of look to those shapes there. And I've heated up the tape with my hairdryer, and I'm pulling away that tape. And I love a clean border, and it's worked out not too bad this time. So I'm just pulling it up to the camera so you can have a look at all that lovely sheeny gold and patterns, etc. And it's been really enjoyable. So I hope to see you again soon. I hope you've enjoyed this. Let me know if you have. That would be great. And I hope you're having a great day. Okay, well, thanks a lot. See you soon. Bye.